As mortgage rates skyrocket, more people are turning to different options to help buy houses. In the last month, more people have used adjustable rate mortgages for loans than at any time since 2007. That's when the housing market crashed 15 years ago. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Mitch Carr.
And I'm Rachel Cole. Team 12's Michael Downa joining us now live in Studio 12A. And Michael, a lot of people remember these rates as something that really fueled the housing crash.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, back then, mortgages and loans could have interest rates that went so high people simply couldn't pay them off, or they were allowed to get loans without ever proving they had the money to actually pay them off. But is anything different this time, nearly 15 years later? Mortgage rates have gone the way of house prices, going up, up, and up.
As a result of rates increasing, people are looking for different options.
That's Matt Ledoux, a mortgage specialist. See, as mortgage rates have neared pre-recession levels, the number of people turning to adjustable rate mortgages has followed suit.
It all boils down to affordability.
See, adjustable mortgage rates usually offer a lower initial rate, but can adjust based off the market. And those changing rates, coupled with lax lending practices, caused big problems.
There were a lot of programs available for people in 2008 that they did not have to document their income. They could state their income. There were interest-only options where they were never paying that principal down. So if the market dropped and they did 100% financing, they could be feasibly underwater.
So now that the number of adjustable rate mortgages are on the rise, what's preventing all of this from happening again?
Number one is, I would say, lending standards are completely different in 2022 than they were in 2008.
See, after the recession, Congress passed things like the Dodd-Frank Act, which put in more oversight and regulations, and changed practices like requiring people to show proof of income before they qualify for a loan.
They have worked to make sure that people really do have the ability to repay.
And the goal of all of these new changes and regulations is to make sure that if we found ourselves in a similar situation, what happened in 2008 wouldn't happen again.
But I think after going through what we went through during the housing crash, we all have our walls up. We're all aware that this was a huge problem. But again, we're doing things a lot differently this time.
And Matt Ledoux says another big difference here are the market conditions. Specifically, demand outpaces supply in the valley. So while the price increases have slowed a little bit recently, there are still plenty of people who have the money trying to buy and sell houses. Guys, back to you.